SÖDERLINgi. Ma loodan, et te kõik seda mängu nautisite ja saame nüüd siis ka natukene lähemalt tuttavaks meie tänalise külalisega. Robin, first of all, thank you for this match. It was great to see you in action again for many years. I haven't seen that. Nii palju taustaks ütlen, et mina tunnen Robinit juba üle 15 aastat, kunagi me nendel ITF-i Futures ja Challenger turniiridel keerlesime koos. Robin, I was a bit surprised that you remembered my face from those days. Savitaipale and Vierumägi in Finland, when you started your professional career. How did it all start?
Yeah, those places you never forget. Huh? No, I mean, actually my best memories from playing on the tour is those years when I was 16, 17, 18, and I played future tournaments and challenger tournaments. I had so much fun, and every match was an opportunity, and you felt you was improving all the time. So it was the best time of my career almost.
And then you turned 20, and then something special happened in Lyon. Yeah. What happened?
Yeah, I won my first ATP title in Lyon, as you said, when I was 20, and I never expected this to happen. You know, it was a dream for me. I was playing tennis since I was 4 years old, and I was always dreaming about winning a tournament. And when it happened, I couldn't believe it. But it was great for my career because it gave me a lot of confidence to play against the best player. And then, you know, I felt like I kept improving for every year after that.
And I have in my hand this very special can of tennis balls, and I also have this tennis strings, which is basically RS Lyon. You have dedicated your brand of tennis strings to the winning of your first ATP title.
Yeah, you know, I think it was really good because I developed the strings and everything. I put so much effort into it, and it's really special to me. So that's why I decided to name it after my first win, because that was also very special for me. So, you know, I put almost as much as work as I did in my tennis career, I put in the material now. So this is my next career.
And then, of course, talking to you, we cannot go past those memorable years in Roland Garros 2009 and 2010. In 2009, you became the first man ever to beat Rafa in Paris. How well do you remember that match? And I remember your reaction to winning that match. You hit the forehand, and then Nadal missed, and then you did like this. Yeah. What was that all about?
No, I think it was, you know, I saw everyone in my box. They were so happy, like I won the tournament. But of course, I was really happy, and I was surprised. But also, you know, I was still in the tournament, so I didn't want everybody to think that, oh, well, this is it. You know, I had to focus on the next match, which I did well. I played really well the whole tournament. So I just didn't want to win against Rafa and then losing in the next match. So I tried to forget about it. So this was my way of saying, forget about it. We focus on the next match.
And then you won 2 more matches, and then your first Grand Slam final against Roger. You didn't win that, but that must have been a special experience to play a Grand Slam final.
Yeah, very special. I mean, first year I played the final in Roland Garros. It was tough, you know. I played against Roger, and he felt like almost 100 Grand Slam finals before me, so he was much more experienced, so it was tough for me. But even though I lost the match, I learned so much, and then the next year and all the Grand Slams after that, it was so much easier for me.
And then the next year, which I think was the best of your career, ending in winning ATP Masters title in Paris when you beat Monfils in front of the Parisian crowd. But going back to Roland Garros, then you beat 2010. You beat Roger, yes. And then you went back-to-back finals. What were you thinking before your second final when you had your opponent Rafael Nadal again? How did you focus, and how did you think that you could beat Rafa again?
Well, it was much easier because I already did it once, but I knew, of course, it's going to be a tough match, and when you're playing a Grand Slam final, it's always tough. So I think it's always a matter of trying to focus on your own game more than thinking about your opponent. Of course, you have to know his playing styles and his weaknesses and strengths, but to me, it's always about focusing on your own game and trying to stay positive.
And you won 10 tournaments in your career. We talked about Lyon, we talked about Paris. Were one of those two titles the best of your career, or would you consider winning in front of your home crowd in Båstad 2 times your best achievement? What is your best memory of professional tennis? Or still those Grand Slam finals, do they overtop the tournament wins?
Yeah, well, it's tough to really pick one memory, but I think, as you said, you know, playing in front of the home crowd in Sweden. When I was a kid, I always went every year to Stockholm to watch the tournament and to Båstad to watch the tournament, and I was always dreaming about playing there. And then all of a sudden, I won the tournament. So I think winning in Sweden and winning. Not only winning tournaments, also winning matches in Sweden, that's something I will always remember.
And then, not your own choice, but you had to stop at basically the peak of your performance in 2011 when you were number 5 in the world. Your best ranking was number 4, but you were ranked number 5, and that was now basically 4 years ago, a little bit more than 4 years ago. How tough was it mentally for you?
I was really tough, you know. I was always expecting to play until when I was way over 30. So I was really disappointed. But in the beginning, I was feeling so bad. I was so sick. So I couldn't concentrate on what's coming next. I was only trying to become better and healthier. But I had, of course, both physically and mentally, I had a couple of tough years, and it's not easy, you know, ending your career like that. And I think every player wants to end their career on their own terms when they feel like they're done, and I couldn't do it. So, but also I try to stay positive because I have so many good memories. I played so many good matches, and you know, I had the privilege to travel the world. So I'm still positive about my career.
And now 2 big objectives in your life: your family. You're married to a wonderful blonde Swedish woman called Jenny, and now you have 2 kids. Olivia is 3, and your son is 8 months old only. What is his name?
His name is Fred, and it's well, it's a full-time job. I guess everybody who has kids knows. You know, it's very nice, and it's something very special. But it's hard work also sometimes.
But what is harder, the family or developing RS project?
Different, I think. Both is fun. You know, I have two really good parts in my life now, and it's developing this product, and also, of course, my family. And it may be, of course, the family overtops your own career. But you know, even though I'm not playing, I'm still happy with my life.
Thank you, Robin, for this interview. I'm sure that everybody in the crowd will also commit to that. Good luck with your RS company. I played with those balls yesterday and today. They are excellent tennis balls.
That's good.
Good luck with your family, and thank you for coming to Tallinn.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.